So this time around, I'll be using a voiceover because I want to explain and just show the detailed steps I use to make the granola. And for the first step, you want to make the coconut flakes, which I already heat it up on fire just so that I can easily bring out the coconut flesh from the shell. And you're seeing my food processor here because I intended to use it to blend it. Unfortunately, it did not work. Yes, I use my hand to cut it as thinly as possible. As you can see, you need to cut it very tiny so it can easily dry up in the air fryer and you get the flakes, the flaky texture. So I use this parchment paper to line my air fryer and just put the coconut I cut into thin pieces into the air fryer and let it bake, or will I say toast, for some time. Now let's get into the main show, which is making the other part of the granola. So I measured out 3 cups of oats. Mind you, you're not using the regular oats. It has to be the rolled oats, the ones that you see that are quite big. And then the nuts I'm using is just almond nuts and cashew nuts. And for my almond nuts, I used a pestle to crush them into smaller parts, just so that that's just how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a little crushed. You know, the seeds are quite big and it's not that soft. So I used the pestle to just hit it a little bit and crush them up. Then pour them inside along with the cashew nuts. And after that, I gave that a good mix just to stir everything up. Make sure they are well combined. Now, the quantity of honey to use depends on individual preference. I actually do not like honey that much, so I just put, I think, about 3 tablespoons of honey in a bowl. Then I measured out 1/4 cup of coconut oil and a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and I mixed it up together and poured it into the oats and nuts mixture. Of course, you have to mix it up properly. You just have to make sure that everything is covered with the honey and coconut oil mixture. After that, the next step is to put half tablespoon of cinnamon powder and a teaspoon of salt just for taste, and then mix it up properly. At this point, my coconut flakes were ready, so I just brought them out and set them aside, and then I went back to dividing it into two equal parts. I wanted to try out the stove top method and the air fryer method. From my experience, I would just say I prefer the air fryer method because it's less stressful in the sense that on the stove top method, you have to constantly keep stirring on the fire there so that it won't get burned on one side. But for the air fryer method, you just have to bring it out at intervals and be scoping it so that the top part will go under and it will bake evenly. I think that's just it, but they're pretty much the same. There's actually no difference between using the air fryer or the stove top. At the end of the day, the granola will still come out the same thing. So yeah, I mixed them up together and then poured in some raisins. I actually don't like raisins as well, so the quantity you're seeing here is very small, but you can put just get the ingredients to suit your preference, okay? But actually, raisins are really nice in granola, so I put some raisins and I put some coconut flakes, and just like that, the granola is ready.